Hello and welcome to MMOFTW for March 16th, 2014. I'm your host, Bill Murphy, and this is the week that was in MMO news. During an event on the Bullroarer server for Lord of the Rings Online, it was announced that a new, as-yet unnamed class will be coming to the game. Executive producer Aaron Campbell let it be known that he had been in talks with the Tolkien Enterprisers about the class, and that it is one that fits the lore quite well. In addition, Campbell also let it be known that the class would be one that will be accessible to all players, whether they're free or subscribers. Which class exactly remains a mystery, but there are a lot of ideas out there, such as a new sort of monk, a druid, or some other tanky class. And as the final beta test weekend gets underway for Elder Scrolls Online, ZeniMax's Max Firor has penned a long note on the official site. In it, Firor talks about the lessons learned during beta testing and about the incredible value of player input in big changes that have been implemented over the course of the beta. Among other things, Firor spoke about the positive influences players had on opening islands of the game and its sort of removal or ability to skip it. This is what he had to say. ESO is about choice. We made adjustments to those opening hours of the game in response to the beta feedback. After exiting the modified, more streamlined tutorial in Cold Harbor, new characters now wake up in the first major city of their respective alliance, as opposed to being forced to go through the starter islands. They're optional, they're still there, but you don't have to do them anymore. On top of this, Firor talks about collision detection with NPC characters. He talks about the upcoming adventure zone that will be added to the game after launch, which is endgame PvE content, and a whole bunch more, so definitely take a look at it if you're waiting for ESO. Infinite Crisis is ready for tons of heroic action thanks to this week's commencement of the open beta. To celebrate the big day, the Infinite Crisis team has released a great new video that features Batman, Superman, Green Lantern, and many other champions that will appear in the game. As more and more MOBAs enter into the space, it will be interesting to see and watch just how a superhero-themed MOBA goes up against more fantasy types, and how much Blizzard's Heroes of the Storm, which went into Technica Alpha this week, will impact the genre. We wish the Infinite Crisis team the best of luck. Carbine Studios has announced that its highly anticipated title, WildStar, will officially hit retail release on June 3rd, 2014. Pre-orders will begin on March 19th, with the Standard Edition running $59.99 and the Digital Deluxe Edition running $74.99. Each version of the game includes 30 days of game time and several perks. Players who pre-order have early access to several closed and open beta events and will receive a variety of exclusive in-game items and perks, including early game access beginning on May 31st, 3 days prior to the game's official launch, an exclusive rocket house for your housing plot, a mini-ship housing decoration which grants players additional rest experience points, a 10-slot storage bag to increase character inventory, and the opportunity to reserve character and guild names prior to launch. So, keep your eyes tuned, because March 19th is coming up real fast, and you have to make that decision if you want WildStar or not. CD Projekt Red has published an open letter to fans of the Witcher series to let them know that the final game in the trilogy Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, will be delayed until February 2015. The letter indicates that the team felt that the new extra months will allow them to achieve the quality that will satisfy them and their players. Trion Worlds has announced a new digital games platform that will offer users all Trion games as well as hand-picked games from developers around the world. Called Glyph, the new software is a lightweight platform and will make it easier for players to find high-quality games to try out. This is what they had to say. Trion will be looking for games that players will want to spend time with, and developers that have both passion and promise, inviting them to benefit from the millions of dollars the company invests in marketing and promotions every year, and to make their titles more discoverable to the gamers that make up the 10+ million and growing registered Trion Worlds customers. There will also be single-player games as well as MMOs, and those that are single-player will be DRM free. Trion promises that the client will be extremely lightweight and easy on your system, unlike some other launchers out there. So keep your eyes peeled, as it's coming to Trove this week. When Module 3 Icewind Dale hits Neverwinter servers, players will stop being mere adventurers and become mercenaries by having to choose from either the 10 Towners or the Arcane Brotherhood factions. A new blog post lays out a few details about how that will work. Once you select a faction to work for, you will be taking on contracts from the leaders, Bowen Brandt, the leader of the 10 Towners, and Anara the Cerulean, leader of the Arcane Brotherhood. These contracts, which will differ depending on which faction you are in, will send you off to Icewind Pass and Dwarven Valley to collect black ice, fight vicious beasts, and more. It is here you will encounter mercenaries of the rival faction and must fend off attacks while you complete your own mission. So it sounds like a full, open PvP zone is coming to Neverwinter. Gonna be pretty cool. And last but not least, Blizzard has announced that pre-orders for World of Warcraft Warlords of Draenor have officially kicked off. Players can choose from the standard $49.99 or Digital Deluxe Edition at $69.99, and will receive in-game bonuses that will be available upon completion of the pre-order, including that jump to level 90 for one of your characters for free. The game lists a release on or before December 20th, 2014, so at least we know it's coming out this year. You can read more on MMORPG.com. That does it for this week's top stories. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch at MMORPG.com without the dot. You can also find me on Twitter at TheBillMurphy. Thanks for watching, see you next week, and as always, don't let a bad pug get you down.